Oh
So
my
that's like a
god.
YouTube thing? Is that a YouTube thing?
No, I mean, if they do put a music on that is called, um,
No, it's broadcast a YouTube thing.
no, because in the PS4, if you're broadcasting, you get this like thing that you can't hear music while broadcasting. So it's like bullshit.
Oh, it's on the PS4? Oh.
Yeah.
Is that Twitch? Is that part of Twitch?
No, this is YouTube. I do want to start
This,
Twitch streaming, not for the one, just like to be like, I don't know
oh
why,
shit,
just
shit,
for
shit, shit,
fun.
shit, 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 people on me. Let me go, how do they, oh, okay, I see where you're at. Actually,
Heal your teammate, you cunt. That's
oh
what you get.
my god. Wait, if I could just, I have the perfect hiding spot. If I could just build like crazy, and I do that, and I do that, then I could do that. They can't. No, there's no way. There's no freaking way that they're gonna know that.
I hope they blow you up with a heart.
Wow, man, you had to
Perfect
jinx
timing.
it. You had to jinx it. They knew. I gotta escape this area right here. You're 13 versus freaking 30. You can't do anything. They're all probably in that one little base right here. They're all in that one little base. Yeah, this is an easy one. They're all in that one little base. Wow. Wow. Oh, wow, I actually got ended. You gonna stay and spectate?
Yeah. I'm gonna
How
see
many
if we
people are
get this
watching?
win.
How many people are watching the broadcast?
Nigga, I literally just started it, alright?
Okay. Nobody has seen.
I mean, when I tell this to memes and freaking Ulysses, they're gonna watch it, but no. What is this guy doing? No, I'm spectating something else. Nope. Nope.
What's he doing?
Nope. Nope. Alright. What? Heal the black man.
I swear, dude, if the other team wins, I will actually be tripping.
7 people versus 18. Yeah, they're gonna win.
Yeah. No way.
Oh my god. 7 people versus 16. 6 people versus 16. Bro, there's a John Wick right there. That's an Omega. Oh shit. Alright.
Bruh, he left a scar. He left a scar. He left a scar in there.
Who left the scar?
The Jasmine.
Who the frick is Jasmine, nigga?
Keep going.
Oh, Jackson?
Yeah.
That's why I spectate one drift. Was it this one? No, I don't think so. Actually, no. Spectate the carbine. Spectate the carbine. Never mind, he died.
Yeah, the other team is gonna win.
What are you?
Moron!
Moron!
Look at that. Yeah, the other team, I will actually be freaking. Our team is trash. Our team is full of.
We shouldn't have died in this, bro. Is that I was going straight for a kill and I forgot that I was actually trying to win. So like, fuck it.
Watch you only get like 100 XP.
Bro, I'm done. Like, I'm not gonna stop playing, but I'm gonna be like very, very pissed off. Cause I literally need like a few more XP and I literally get it. It's bullshit. This guy doesn't know how to freaking snipe, bro. Oh my god. This is why you start with a freaking hunting rifle, then you move to a quick action, and then you move to a... Oh. My bad. They're not even trying to rush them. Like, there's 2 noobs that are just waiting for a loot. Alright. And then there's this.
Bro, if the other team wins, I will actually lose face in 50-50.
Bro, he's right there. Behind you. Alright, this guy's getting double teamed. I can't even like.
This is actually sad to watch. I actually want the other team to win. I actually want them to win. Look at that! He took one.
Every single time I try to get a thunderbolt, there's always that dickhead killing me.
And then we hear Julio complain.
Bro, every single fucking game.
This guy's retarded, bro. He has he had a bunch of rockets, and just for 2 people, and nigga did not get one shot on one rocket of one person. Like,
are you watching Across?
no, Marvelous.
Well, if the other team wins, I will actually.
It's 3 people, 12 people. This nigga dropped his freaking golden rocket launcher to freaking heal. I'm pretty sure some of them are gonna die to a storm. Oh. What? They took your kill, bro.
Oh, wow. Look. Oh. You saw that? You saw that? You would have gotten that headshot.
Oh my god. You would have got that headshot if that motherfucker moved.
Oh, wow. How do you not?
Alright.
Okay.
Oh no.
Look at that. He's coming over, bro. That's what happens. That's what happens. You gotta like point to him.
Alright, how much XP, bro? I got 100.
Watch you not get it. Watch you not get it.
No, I didn't get it. I got 134 XP.
I told you. I was like, watch you get 100 XP. I was like, watch you get 100. Okay, we need. Okay, we shouldn't have.
It's bullshit. I'm so close.
Yeah, let's go in it.
Alright, I'm not going in this bitch anymore. I'm going to try hard. Actually, no. I don't like this skin. I prefer Huntress. Only you can prevent V-Box scam. Bro, I swear, bro. If that clip did not save of me getting that no fucking aim.
Watch us get a win. Watch us get a win with like 9 kills and it gives you 100 XP.
Bro, I suck.
I
don't play with me like that, bro.
That would be Yo, I could get yo. Dude, guess what? If I if I shoot a pump, switch to the revolver, and then shoot the pump again, it doesn't have the slow time. So look, if you shoot a pump, then shoot the revolver, the circle's gonna be in Junk Junction, all the way in Junk Junction. Watch. Or Fatal.
Just pick a place.
I told you, Junk Junction. I told you.
Lazy links.
Every time, I'm always.
No, you didn't. Not all the times.
Every time, and I will always.
Drop it low and kick up the ass. Alright, we can't die. Alright, we need to get some kills as well, so we don't freaking.
Oh, by the way, Julio, I watched Laser Beam.
Is he funny?
Yeah, I watched a video he did where he freaking played on the lowest graphics possible.
Yeah, bro. It was he played on a fucking potato, bro.
Did you see how you can actually wall hack and people won't see you?
Yes. But he couldn't kill anybody. If not, you can get banned.
Yeah, that's actually overpowered.
Open it. I dare you.
Like you're like you play the game just to be callouts. You tell your teammates where they're all at.
I just realized I've seen him before, but you know.
No.
Crike, you should see his subreddit videos.
What is it?
It's him going through, it's him laughing at random crap people do in stupidity, which is hilarious. Like he accident, like Edwin, he accidentally saw a man die in Reddit,
Oh
and he
really? What do you? Oh.
and he showed it on YouTube. So you know YouTube like demonetized him in a second.
Oh yeah, YouTube will always demonetize those people who don't
What is
deserve to be
Reddit?
demonetized. When people deserve to be
What is
demonetized,
Reddit?
they don't get demonetized. But when they don't deserve to get
What is
demonetized, they
Reddit?
do get demonetized.
This is fire, I know.
I like how every time he says tomato, he goes tomato. Like I don't know how he says. He says it with his British accent.
Tomato.
I believe he's actually British.
I know he has to. That's right.
But he
there,
fucks around. He fucks around about him being Australian.
He can't be, dude. I know a British accent when I hear it.
I'm Australian.
Neither is Australian.
Yes. Dude, he plays. You should watch his bumper cars video.
Is that a sniper I see? Brah, brah. What the? Oh my god, are you kidding me? I didn't see the freaking yellow thing. I mean, white.
I have no shield.
I'm coming! I have 0 shield.
Boys, oh, I can launch that over there, actually.
I'm coming to you with a car, alright? Don't you even
I have 2 launch pads. Yo, I have
Each. Blah, 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 blah.
Nope, I'm going off the launch pad. Don't you dare shoot it down.
Man, you know what I'm doing, alright? Bring it
You
down!
couldn't get to me in time.
Oh my, oh no!
You couldn't break it down in time.
The car, no!
Did you launch pad with the car?
Yes, the car flipped over.
Oh wow. Oh wait, oh shit, I almost fell off. Don't you dare shoot it down. Oh shit! Ha,
Just saying, Lonely's depopulated again. Just saying, Lonely's depopulated. There's nobody here.
Nice.
Not Lonely, sorry, Lou.
Leo, I launched that in time. Ha.
Well, you saved me from getting a kill, so it's like...
Are you actually kidding me now?
Hola, wingman.
That was actually funny. Cause I waited for you to try to destroy it and then I did. Oh, you sniped somebody.
I actually I didn't freaking aim, so it's like no scope.
Maybe I should have stayed.
Yeah, I got a kill. Oh, well, it's 40-40.
Oh shit, people are already fighting. Oh shit, they're on top of that mountain.
The guy gave me a free car and everything. He pulled up on me. Wait, now I'm confused.
Yep.
Wait, L1, wait, huh? L1 and R1 is to drift?
Did you just say where I'm from, L1 and R1?
Shut up.
Look at that note. Alright, yeah, go back to your base. Yeah, go back to your base. Yeah, I hit you for 100.
Where's my guard?
I hit you for 100. Go back to your base. Yeah,
Where's he at?
Dude, they're all over there. Oh, you wanna go up? I'll go more up. I'll go more up.
Jit, chill.
Jit. I'll go even higher just because you did that. Look at this shit. Wow, this is going down to
Oh my god.
Actually, nope. That's it, man. I'm triggered, man. That's it, lad.
Lordy.
Oh my god, how would I hit that, dude? I'm a no-scope over there. I'm a no-scope. I'm a no-scope. Try to hit no-scope.
It went on top of the,
Try to hit no-scope over there.
No, he failed at the last second, bro.
I'm gonna see 4 of them for you. Stop peeking. Oh my god. Why? Why did it hit? He always moves down.
Oh no! I needed to shoot a little bit.
I knocked him! I knocked him!
Oh my god! Oh, behind us!
Whoa! Oh, they were right there! Oh shit!
I'm out, boy!
Alright, back out, back out. We're gonna get 100 XP again, so back out. Oh, okay, yeah, if you get revived. Oh, then he knows. Oh, no. Oh. The no skin luck. The no skin.
Wait. If he actually gets to revive me, I can kill him. Uh-oh.
Oh, no, never mind. How? Why did he wait? Why did he wait? Oh, thank you.
I almost killed him. What is that bullshit? Where's another
You
people?
actually
Yo, what are you doing, man? I'm getting killed.
Yeah, let's go ahead and back out. Let's go ahead and back out.
I almost killed him. I should have gotten my freaking tactical out. Oh, by the way, I did have shield,
Dude,
but I didn't give you.
I sniped him for 264. I did 264 damage.
I got it!
You got it? Alright, hold on.
One more stage, bro.
Oh, we did that at the same time.
Alright, 3, 2, 1.
Wait. Let me take off my freaking backbone. There you go.
Alright, 3, 2.
Wait, okay, let on your go.
3, 2, 1, go. And this is why I say this nigga's super slow,
slightly
bro.
off. Okay, again, on your go.
3, 2, 1, go. Yes!
Now you were super slow.
No, we actually did it on my...
Okay.
I got that shit on tape. I was trying to do a backflip with freaking flip it. I did it, boys. I got my motherfucking thing, boys. Yeah.
Then you see Julio over there like, yes, I did it. I'm finally tier 45.
I'm done, bro. What do you mean tier? Level?
Yeah, like he just says I'm tier friggin' 45.
I'm sleep.
Out of nowhere.
I'm done, bro. If he actually does this shit, like, fuck you.
If he actually gets to tier 45 today, I will actually like freaking, I will grind my ass off this fast.
All you hear is Edwin in the background.
All you hear me is like, oh shit, I accidentally jumped off.
Fuck you, retard. Alright, where are we going?
I spammed my buttons and jumped off. Oh no, I don't know what to do.
This doesn't look weird at all. Let's go.
I don't know where. Let's look at the circle. Oh, I knew it was gonna be all the way over there. See, I knew it, bro.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I'm gonna go friggin'. Yes, I called it. I always call it. I always call it, and
shifty.
then I'm like,
let's go shifty.
I'm gonna go friggin' fatal. I'm gonna go fatal field.
Bitch, shifty.
That's too far. I don't want to do running simulator.
Exactly. I could do running simulator, right?
Yeah, I can't. I don't have the patience to run all the way from shifty to freaking Paradise Palms.
What if I tell you I just literally found our lunch pad?
It's too late now.
Don't even turn back because I was lying.
It's not too late, but nah.
Don't turn around because I was lying, so.
Oh my god, no, I didn't turn around, that was a good See, nobody freaking wants afraid. Oh, actually, I'm gonna land on this mountain right here and get, oh, someone already landed on this one. Oh, that no skin got a chug jug, a freaking bush.
What the?
And a freaking scar in the same chest.
No, what have I done? Yadian's gonna call me a tryhard now. Oh shit.
Oh wow, there were no guns. Are you happy about what you did, Nathan?
Yeah,
Are you
fuck
happy
it.
about what you did?
Oh, I found a heavy.
I feel bad for this. No, I think it's a Craig.
By the way, I found a 50
it's
shield.
A Craig.
By the way.
It's a Craig. It's a Craig.
Did nobody call me?
Hey,
Yo, but I cannot wait to get the electricity on the suit, bro. I need to change it. I need to change my colors, dude. I don't want to get these colors only.
Yo, I just saw a freaking no skin. Oh wow, look at that. He's drinking a chug jug. I knew he got a chug jug from me. Yeah, I want the chug jug.
Alright, so I
feel
have
bad for him.
50 shield, right? And I also
Yeah.
have a
Every
mini.
single game, there's always that one faggot that stops me. I'm trying to do the basketball hoop, and some faggot comes out of nowhere.
For a second, I thought I heard a little kid. I was like, what the?
I know.
Oh, eat your ass!
I was like, who the hell is this little kid?
Yeah, for a second, I was like, who is this? And I was like, oh,
I was like, who the hell joined the party?
After
Oh
this,
no, the no spin, the noob, no, wait, noob.
Julio,
wait,
after this,
noob.
you want me and Edward
Wait,
to
wait.
help you do your challenges?
Yeah, you want me to help you, Julio? Oh, me and the.
Say nothing if it's a yes.
Okay, he
It's a
said
yes?
nothing. Yeah, I guess it's a yes. I
No, you
hear
guess
him
yours.
button spamming in the background. I hear him spamming buttons.
By the way,
hear
that's
him
me, you
spamming
fucking
buttons.
retard.
Oh,
But
okay. Does this noob not know how to control a freaking go kart? Bruh, this guy's actually a noob. Wow. I don't know if this is a bot or what. No, this can't be a bot. A bot wouldn't get on the top of cart, correct? Oh shit. Does this guy not know how to drive a friggin'? Oh my god. So that's it, I'm done. Somebody actually went snobby. Okay, I'm
Snobby.
gonna get off.
Oh yeah, 2 people went to Snobby.
I think it's new, but it's old.
Yo, yeah, no. They made it really freaking like super hard to collect materials now.
Oh wow, 2 noobs on me. And then she went on to train the noobs, and the noobs became a Ragnarok.
You mean John Wick? You smart ass.
Hey.
And
And
then
then
there
the
was this
most
one
amazing-
smart ass.
And then season 6 came out.
I am actually wondering what is gonna come out for season 6.
I know, me too.
Cause this season, I don't know about like some people say that this season is not like the best. Honestly, like the Red Knight season, like season 2 was the best. They're like,
No, people
Bro,
just-
this every game. I landed at the basketball court. I'm doing my own thing, trying to hit the hoop. This faggot goes up to me and he shoots me.
Julio, we'll help you, we'll help you. When we do it, everybody's attention to that, we'll teabag them. We can
they'll be
knock
scared
them
when
down
they
and
see,
teabag.
yeah, when they
Yeah,
see
we'll
two
let you,
drift.
no,
They're like,
we'll let you be alone in the freaking court, and then when they go up to you thinking it's gonna be easy, we'll just go up to them and me and Len will gang up on them.
what is wrong with you? Like, no.
Julio, is it actually every single game and they don't
It's
let
been
you-
every single game.
Yeah, you're gonna go to the one near the mountain of fast.
Yo, how has nobody gotten on yet? Kevin's not on, Name's not on, Andy ain't on, Gadian's not on. Who is this? Private property. Not anymore. It's my property now, bitch. Edwin, can you come over here so I can give you the 50 shield, bro?
That is way too far. I see that as being way too far. Even though you're right there, you're way too far. That's gonna be running simulator.
Nigga, what do you mean? Like right there!
When we get, when we get to a circle, I will gladly.
I really don't care that they honestly took freaking Anarchy. I didn't like Anarchy. I didn't like it because it was like, in one side we have Fatal, and in the other one, across from Dusty, Dusty and Salty, we have Anarchy. It's not,
We have a Fatal 2.0. Yo,
Yarian. Wait, do I have Yarian muted? Yarian. Guess what I got?
I know, no. Okay, Yadian,
Yeah.
you know how in the Revelations Easter egg they got sent back to time?
Yeah. Yeah, in the comic books they were talking about.
Yeah, so basically,
I so
Dr.
I
Monty, when you look at what he told them, he said, "Where could I dump all of the shipment that I?" He looked at them and said, "Where could I dump you guys? Where can I dump the leftover shipment that I've used?" And so I think that Dr. Monty put them there because Dr. Monty is
no no
associated with
no
the
no
Fortnite.
no 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 no. I
Because
think
it's not
that
Brutus.
Dr. Monkey. Okay, they put them in premise, right, where everything was done. I think that Rick Tucker went over there to Mob of the Dead to see what happened to the transit crew.
No, because when you think about it, he would do it because when doing so, when you think about it, the comic is not the same as this, and the only way to explain that is by having Dr. Monty has changed the Chronorium and how all the time is set up. And normally,
So
it was to only
basically,
be used.
Rick
Yeah,
Thompson met Rick Thompson and changed the course of history.
no, Monty changed the course of history because
The
okay,
why is Rick
because
Thompson blaming it on the other Rick Thompson before everything happened? Before you went to go on. Bro, you
What
saw
the?
Brutus, bro? R.I.P. Brutus, bruh.
oh, Brutus broke the point.
R.I.P. Brutus, bruh. He will be reborn in a heartbeat.
No, he didn't do his point. He broke the portal.
I know, but he said, I will be reborn, and then he killed himself.
He's actually gonna be reborn though.
Nah,
Let's leave
probably.
so we can
Because
join the
yeah, they
front.
didn't show the main boss. And when you remember when they used to do all of the memories for Black Ops 3?
Well, what?
Remember when they did all of the memories for BO3? Like the
Yeah.
character memories? Remember when there was that one memory where they were fighting Dr. Monty and the Shadow Man was helping them out? Yeah, that ties into the theory that Dr. Monty is the one who put them here, changing the course of history, changing how everything goes. Yes, he sent them back to premise, but he sent them to a time where everything is different. Hence why when Brutus breaks the portal, it did like a glass thing where the glass breaks, which represents a fractured universe where everything goes wrong. Because in the Setsubo,
No,
in the
because what
comic,
about the part where Rick Thompson was like, they changed the book! You changed the book!
yes,
And then
exactly,
Rick Thompson was like,
exactly. And then
psych nigga, I'm out.
Yeah,
did you see what
booms.
the Rick Thompson said? Did you see his hand expression? He was like,
No.
well, I don't know what to tell you. When he did what he did, like he was like, well, I don't know what to tell
Hold
you.
up, let me
But
watch the trailer again, maybe.
you saw what he did with his hands, where he was
That's
like,
crazy, bro. How did they tie that up? So this is all have to do with the transit crew.
I believe that. Okay,
And the Chronium, the transit crew and the Chronium, or whatever it's called.
the transit crew and the Chronorium, because the Chronorium changed, and Rick Toffin was basically
Yeah,
like,
that's the loading screen, remember? From Mom of the Dead,
yeah.
they changed it.
But see, the
And that's
problem
what
with
he told
that
them.
is, the thing that people don't get caught on about is when he was giving him the blood vials, he gave him a third thing. He said, this is for the rift that Maxis are gonna open, and they didn't show what he gave to him. And then they cut to the part where he gave him the Chronorium.
They
But there
gave
was a
him
third
6
thing.
blood vials.
Yeah, and then he gave him another thing. Then he
2
gave him
for
the Chronorium.
each. 2 for each. So that's
Yeah.
3. That's 3 of them.
Yeah. But see, the problem, Yadian, the problem that you have to understand is, oh my god, baby. The problem that you have to understand is, the thing that nobody caught on about is how he said, I'll give you the, he gave him the blood vials, then he gave him something for the portal that Maxis are gonna open, and then he gave... So what does that have to do with anything? Like, wait, okay, so Maxis, okay, in the Revelation he said, Monty, Rick Toppin and the crew being a danger to his perfect world. Hence, he had to get rid of them. He said, I could erase you from existence. I could wipe you out. And then he said, oh, that all works out perfectly. He sent them, okay, my theory is that he had to send them to a time where or a universe where everything went wrong, where everything is different, where everything plays out in a different way. When you look in the
Oh,
comics,
that makes so much sense because of
yeah.
transit and
When you
moon.
look in the comic, Richtofen goes and the other Richtofen says, "Doctor." He says, "Doctor." He
No,
gives
wait,
him the
wait,
blood
wait.
vials.
What about if that's okay? Let's say okay. How about okay? You know how the comic was like, we'll see them later, right? And then they leave without anybody disturbing them, like without the premise crew disturbing them, right?
Exactly. But the thing
Is
is,
that? But they
the thing
changed
you have
time,
exactly
and
the
yeah.
thing you have to understand is in the comic they didn't revive the premise crew. Why? Because it all worked out perfectly. They went in the Richtofen that gave him the robiles. He
So why
stayed
did they
in the
need the
prison.
transit crew?
Listen. This is what I have to say. This is what I have to say. In the comic, the Richtofen crew went into the basement of Mob of the Dead. He met the other Richtofen. Richtofen gave Richtofen the blood vials. Dempsey, which wasn't, you know how Nikolai was the one who questioned the pods? Dempsey was the one who questioned the pods, in the comics. Right, so that right there is a change. That's a change in the timeline. The first change that we see. Then we see, okay. Then after in the comic, he says, Dempsey says, "Why are they in the pods?" And then Richtofen says, "Just like you, they will be saved." And so what happens is that the Richtofen crew, they leave through the portal. Why? Because they think everything is okay. Plus, it went successfully.
So
However,
where's
in
the
this,
other Ricktofen going through the portal?
wait. However, in this fractured universe, keyword fractured universe, this all works out wrong. It all goes wrong. Hence why the other Richtofen leaves, because there's a change in the timeline. He gives him the Chronorium. He gives him the Chronorium, gives him the blood vials, and then when he leaves and Richtofen questions the Chronorium, the other Richtofen is like, "Hey, I don't know what to tell you," and then he just leaves through the portal. Like, everything has changed. You gotta remember, the one who gave Richtofen the blood vials was the zombie version of Richtofen.
Stumbling around in total darkness, but the plan. You give us the fire, we'll give them hell. Do not speak so lightly of hell. Easy, Tech. I didn't mean the real thing. Gentlemen, we are here.
Look at the part where they exchange blood vials and Chronorium, and then there's a third thing that gets it changed.
Bro, this is gonna be lit, bro. Just oh my god, bro.
Listen to what Richtofen says after he gives him the blood vials. Listen to what he says after he gives him the blood vials.
You're late. Doctor, is there a problem? Too late. Survival depends on it. You remember? So much to do. This access, the opening of the gateways. Are you sure?
You see what he said? This is from Access, the opening of the gateways. They don't reveal what he gave to Richtofen.
You remember? So much to do. This access, the opening of the gateways.
You can hear it. You can hear it though.
Wait.
Yeah.
Survival depends on it. You remember? So much to do.
You see how he's in a hurry? In the comics, he's not in a hurry.
Are you sure you're not getting confused?
Bro, you can oh my god, bro, the way you can see Misty. Oh my god.
Yeah, you see, he says, "Read it again." Why? Because it changed, and that Richtofen is aware of it. However, this crew is not.
So the
Why,
Ricktofen, right?
why, you ask, they're not aware of it? Because Monty put them in a cycle, hence they can't know. Remember, the original Mob of the Dead crew, it took them like 80 deaths to realize that they were in a cycle. It took them a long ass time. So this Richtofen crew, they don't know that they're in a cycle, but this Richtofen does.
Which
It all
Ricktofen?
makes
The one
sense.
through the portal or the one that
went
went
through the portal. The one that went through the portal.
Oh.
It all makes sense when you think about it, Yedian.
Alright. So the crew we play as, right, which is the crew
Yeah.
in Mob of the
Since it
Dead.
all went
They've been
wrong,
through
since-
everything. They've been through everything. And now they went back because something changed.
Wait, what were you saying? Could you repeat that again?
So the crew that we play as, they've been through everything, and then they went back because something changed, right?
The mob of the Richtofen crew?
Yeah, the premise crew, the first premise crew, the ones that went through Revelations, DE, Gorod, Decibel.
Exactly. Those are still the ones that we're playing as. However, Monty sent them back to a cycle in a different universe.
Oh, so the premise crew had
exactly.
nothing to do with the other premise crew and the Mob of the Dead universe.
Exactly. This is a different
Yeah,
universe.
because in the premise crew universe,
it's the
they
same.
never
Okay,
they never
Yeah, it's the
they never
same-
hinted in the Earth like blowing up and everything.
Yeah, it's the same. It's the same premise crew, but in different
I get it
universes.
now. Oh yeah, because the Transit Crew universe is the corrupt universe, right?
The transit crew universe, the one where they don't rescue the transit crew should be the one where they go in Zetsubo and they get it.
Now
in
I
Zetsubo.
see why they went to DE, Zetsubo, and
Yes.
Gohar, because the Ultimus crew was in the Transit Crew.
Yeah,
but
what you
they
might
transferred.
be asking is why didn't they revive the Misty crew, the transit crew and the Zetsubo Easter egg? Is because it all went successfully. They went in, they went out. In this universe, it all goes wrong. Hence, they're probably gonna revive the transit crew because it's a different
No wonder
universe.
they killed themselves, bro.
Remember, in one universe something happens, in the other one it doesn't. That's why.
So in the Premise Crew universe, that's the perfect universe. That's when everything is okay, nothing goes wrong.
Yeah, and then this premise crew universe, everything goes wrong. They were supposed to go in the lab. The Richtofen that gave him the blood vials was supposed to stay in the basement, right? He was supposed to stay in there.
If you think about it, this is all the Ultimate Crew's fault. The Ultimate Crew's fault.
I know. But Yedion, I think that they're gonna have to fight Dr. Monty simply because they did a memory where they were fighting Dr. Monty and the Shadow Man was on their side. And
but they already killed the Shadow Man.
No, the Shadow Man is in the summoning. They didn't kill him.
But where's the summon key at? Where's the summoning key?
Oh my god. But then you get it in Shadow the summoning key.
I know, but where is it? Because they don't show it.
Probably in that's in space. Oh yeah, there's no way. That's in like the middle.
No. What happens if the Richtofen was giving the summoning key to the other Richtofen, but they just called it something to wait? What was it again?
He said to open a.
Julio, why you leave?
I'll join you after. I'm almost done with the Thunderbolt, so give me a second.
So much to do. This is from Axis. The opening of the gateways. Are you sure?
To open the gateway. Yeah, it's a summoning key. Because the summoning key opened the gateways, right?
It's something like that. Yeah, it's something like that.
Exactly. The Richtofen giving the other Richtofen the summoning key.
They don't reveal it because this is what exactly happened. People will caught on. They will know that But see, the thing you gotta realize this doesn't happen in the comics. Hence, this is a different universe where everything goes wrong.
So now there's 3 universes.
There's 2 universes.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah.
One where everything goes to plan, and one. Yerian, what do you think in Shadows of Evil there was a thing that said the Plymouth crew will always fail? Because it's a cycle. Monty put them in a cycle. Once Monty knows that they're gonna take the blood vials. Hence, he puts them back in time to restart the cycle. But this is a different universe.
So now, instead of being the perfect universe, now they're in the Transit Crew universe.
See, you know how they're in the universe where they have to rescue the Transit Crew. They have to get them out of the pods.
So they're in the universe where Moon and Transit and it has happened, right?
Yeah, Dion, if I really want to explain this to you, I would need an hour. Cause you know that the guy who gave the Richtofen that gave Richtofen the blood vials.
Is
Zombie
gay.
Richtofen. Zombie Richtofen gave Richtofen the blood vial so that Richtofen will give it to this Richtofen that we're seeing getting the blood vials right now. I know I said
What?
too many Richtofen. Yeah. Zombie Richtofen
So
was
there's
the one
three
who
Rick